Hello, welcome all to Sohani Academy. We are glad that you're on the group and you're wishing to do this program that we've been doing for the last 2 years. This is our third year. We are also very happy that we are able to start a little early this year so that we can give you some tips by the way of which you can start preparing for the exam right from now. So we have time on our side right now. This will be a program, live sessions will be sometimes before your actual entrance exam. The dates will be put up on the page. Myself, Mrs. Soni, and Prashant Soni, we will be taking this program. Prashant will be leading you for maths and physics, and I will be leading you for chemistry. So to get started, there are a few things or kind of a track that is ready in my mind. I'll share that with you, and then Prashant will add his points. First of all, we need to know that the syllabus for this exam is your state ICSE or CBSE school board syllabus. But the questions that are asked will nowhere be like your school exam questions. So that is where the first difference comes, that you must understand that the texture of the questions is very, very different. So we have to prepare with this theory for that type of questions. How can we do that? Step number one is you will have to go through the entire syllabus of 8th, 9th and 10th thoroughly first in your own way. One way of that is finishing your 8th standards. For example, if you're reading chemistry lessons, finish all the chemistry lessons of 8th, then of 9th, then of 10th. That will be one way. Another way is you take a topic, because our school curriculum is always spiral. You leave a particular topic at some level in 8th standard and it is picked up at the next level in the next standard. So it is a spiral syllabus. So what you can do is, another way of reading is you can take a topic, for example, elements if you take in chemistry, then you will read about elements of standard 8, then about elements and related topics of standard 9 and of 10th. So this way, if you read, you will have the total scope of that topic in which the questions can come. Not a single question will be outside the theory given in these 3 years topics. So if you understand the two ends, that okay, my scope of this topic is from here to here, I have to understand this topic thoroughly. To help you do this for chemistry, we will be putting on group a complete spiral type woven syllabus. So I'll give you that from standard 8, for example of SSC syllabus, standard 8, read lesson number 2, 3, then jump to lesson 2 of standard 9, then jump to lesson 2 of standard 10, something like that, that we will share on the group. So first read the entire theory, either standard wise or topic wise. Then you know the entire scope. After that, now we know that the question is not going to be a school type, memory based or information based question. Nobody will ask you define this. The question will test how much you have understood that particular concept. So the question will check your cognitive and application capacity. If you've really understood, not just verbally, really understood the concept, you will be able to do the question. You need to first crack the question. You need to understand what is this question trying to ask me, and then you can probably come to the answer of it. Then next step after reading the entire textbook will be, you can go to the practice papers that are put up on the website of the last 4 or 5 years. Actual papers and their solutions are put up on the website. From 21, I think, to 2021 onwards, the papers are there. You can take every paper, take every question and track back it to the theory. That, oh, this question has come from which lesson? Sometimes it is combined 2-3 topics on which the question is asked. So analyze, dissect the question and see from where it comes. Then read that theory again, and then it will be like a eureka to you. Oh my God, on this theory, this type of question can come. Okay. Read another question, backtrack. Read third question, backtrack. So now you know that on this theory, this type of question can come. So step one, read through the theory. Step two, take every question of the papers put up and backtrack it to the theory. You will develop a different vision of looking at that theory now. And now again revisit the theory now with different glasses. That now while reading the theory, you can construct question that yes, on this theory now, not this type of question can come at MPI. That will be your third level. With this, you will be able to comprehend the question in the exam in the right pattern, and you will be able to crack the question. Okay. Then to support you, in addition to whatever 4-5 papers are there on the website, we are going to give you practice papers, which will be released as and how they get ready. They will go from easy to medium to difficult. First couple of papers will be, we are tentatively planning 10 papers, Prashant, right? 10 papers per subject. So from those 10 papers, as of now, we have planned 2 papers will be easy, entry level. So you build your confidence. Next 3 papers will be medium. And the last 5 papers will be of the actual difficulty level at which the questions are asked at MPI entrance. So we slowly graduate you through that difficulty level. So very easy question of MPI type will come, with which you will build your confidence that yes, I can do this, do this, do this. So that is the support we are trying to give you, right? So if you can get started in this way, you can plan your schedule along with your 10th board preparation, how much time you wish to give to MPI entrance. We have enough time. We are just in April, May right now, and the exam will not be before November. So we have about 5-6 months, which is a sufficiently enough time. Okay, that is what I wish to tell you. I will put up whatever material I wish to share on the group. Okay, over to Prashant. He may like to add a few points from his side.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. And hello, everybody. Welcome to this program again. As ma'am explained, we are going to have offline or online sessions dedicated to discussing some practice papers with all of you. But because we have some time before that, I just thought of giving you some ideas about how you can start preparing and utilizing the time you have properly for studying. So, from my own experience as a student, one of the important things I think everybody should try is to start with self-study. Because in the school, we are often in the habit of waiting for the teacher before we start, trying something or trying to read the textbook. But you should start to become stronger as a student by not waiting for the teacher. If you know that a certain chapter is going to be covered in the next month or next week, so try to read it beforehand, try to be prepared for the class, try to solve the problems on your own. And the goal is always we want to prepare and understand each subject thoroughly, regardless of which exam is there, like whether it is your board exams or this MPI entrance exam, or maybe in some case there is no exam at all, but you are just learning the subject because you like it. So get into that habit of self-study, because this is what is going to be useful for you for your entire future education and career path. Okay, so that is the first important point. Then, as and how you are studying the topic, the second important aspect is revision, because you are going to cover so much material in so little time. And on the day of the exam, you need to recall all of it instantly. And that takes some preparation. It doesn't happen automatically. So you should create very good quality revision notes as and how you are studying things. So what should the revision notes contain? Things such as formula sheets, like important formulae from every chapter or every topic. Also, I think some good quality problems, like from every chapter, you should select a few, maybe one or two, maybe maximum five good problems, so that if you try those problems, the whole topic will get quickly revised for you. Okay. So the goal is always to finish the revision in as little time as possible, but still be as thorough as possible. So, I mean, this might seem like a contradiction that how can you do that? But if you plan it properly and create really good quality revision notes, in fact, I would suggest don't just try and write the revision notes once. After a few days, you might think that, I could do an even better job of organizing my revision material. So that is always, that time will never go waste. As much time as you spend to create really good quality revision notes. Okay. So that is another thing which is important. And the third and the last thing for now, I would suggest is start working together with your friends. Okay, so your the batchmates or the students who you work with in school or in any other class doesn't matter. So maybe some of you are thinking that why should I help my friends? I mean, aren't all of us appearing for the same exam? What if they go ahead of us? So my own experience is always that when you try to help somebody else, right, you become so stronger that you help yourself in the process. Okay, so when you discuss any topic with your friends, or if somebody has any difficulty and you help them, so all of these things are very helpful to build yourself as a very good student and also to learn and revise the topic. And also in the process, I would say never try to directly copy somebody's revision material, because everybody has their own way of expressing ideas. So use that as an inspiration to write your own revision notes. Okay, so use each other to become better students, not worse students. Okay. And maybe one more way in which you can help your friends or work together is you should always try to create new problems. Like, don't just stop at the problems that you are solving from the textbook or any other practice material. Try to use that as the inspiration to create some new interesting problems. Like, can you change some variables? Can you make the problem slightly more easier or harder? And all of these, small adjustments to the problem will put you in the exam setter's perspective, and that will also give you another way of approaching various exams and trying to do as well as possible in that. So yeah, those are just some quick ideas that you can start doing immediately. And hopefully soon we will give you some more information about the online practice material that we are planning for you. Okay, I think that's all that we wanted to share for
Yeah.
now.
One small addition, whichever board you are in, if you are in SSC board, first go through the SSC board entire material. All the boards will have 90 to 95% overlap. So if you are an SSC student, first read all SSC material. From the remaining two boards, pick up what is not there in your syllabus, first thing. Secondly, you may find some topics in that textbook better explained than your own board. Then you can fall on that. Otherwise, no need to read the other two textbooks in detail, because theoretically, if you know the theory, you know it. So the theme will be first your own board. So you've already done 8th standard and 9th standard. And as Prashant sir said, don't wait for your 10th standard syllabus to get over from the teachers and then I will know. You can comprehend it yourself. So first your board, and then whatever extra needed from the remaining two boards will be the line of action. Okay, that's it.
Okay, very good.
Right. So we will release the material and you will get the information on the group as well as on the web page of our institute, as and how we will release the material. Prashant sir has had a word with Subodh Pethe sir, and he has given us the consent to post whatever material we can. So we will keep in touch with you through the institute website, web page, as well as from those who are there on our group through our groups. Okay. So get started. All the best. Give your best, and as Prashant sir said, cracking this exam will be one small initiative for you to start good work. Whatever you learn at the end of the day is going to remain with you. Competition is very high. The number of students that appear and the number of students that crack the exam and get into our 11th standard through external, the ratio is too much, what you can say, despaired. But if whatever you learn at the end of the day, wherever you go, is going to remain with you. So be student centric, and exam as a passing event of your life. Okay, get good students, enjoy. Okay,
Okay, thank you. See
yeah,
you. Bye.
bye.